Well, what if Leonardo da Vinci had a Twitter account back in the 15th century? Perhaps hundreds of years ago, we may have had an airplane, known about the Earth's formation, and so much more.
That's right. That's the basis of a new book with a very creative title, Tweeting Da Vinci.
And author Ann Pizzorusso is joining us now to talk about that book.
Good evening. I'm happy to be here.
Well, first off, why don't you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to do this?
Well, I'm a geologist, and I've always studied geology. And what happened was I suddenly realized I wanted to learn more about art and architecture and literature. So I used geology as kind of my entryway. And what I'd like to tell people is they can use whatever discipline they have. If they're a physicist, if they're a literature person, they can learn about scientists. If they're a physicist, they can learn about art. It's all interrelated. You play to your strength.
Mm-hmm. Now tell us, how did you transition into an author, and describe your connection with Italy?
Well, as I said, I really was always inspired by geology and the earth. And what happened was that I just became absolutely enamored of our natural heritage, our natural beauty, that we walk through the earth. We live on Earth, but yet a lot of times we don't even realize what we're walking on, and the earth is full of miracles.
And we're taking a look at right now some of the pictures, the beautiful photographs from your book right now. Can you just tell us a little bit about some of them?
Well, it's a highly illustrated book. This is a fossil that Leonardo saw in the Alps. These are the gems that Dante talked about in the Divine Comedy. He was a geologist. This is Vermeer, who uses a lot of gemological imagery in his pictures. The pearl that Dante uses as a metaphor. Baia, which is an underwater city. We have Vesuvius, we have the thermal spas. All of these are gifts of the earth. We have the underworld that Virgil used as a model, which you can visit today. You have Naples with all of its volcanoes. You have the grotto where the Sibylla of Cuma gave her prognostications, the Temple of Apollo, the lava dome where Aeneas made landfall in Italy. You have the Temple of Serapis, which is almost under street level. You have Orvieto, which is a volcanic bluff and an ancient Etruscan city. So you have all of these things that are earthly gifts and are also very mysterious, because the ancients knew many things which modern science are proving to be accurate today.
You make me want to get up and go to Italy right now.
Come on, let's go. All of these things can be seen today.
Yeah, and that's the amazing part about it, I think. And this book has won some prestigious awards. Tell us about that.
Yes, it's won the USA Goodreads Award for the Best Science Book and the Best Internal Design for the book, and finalist for nonfiction. So I'm really, really happy. But it's not only a science book. It's a travel book. It's a spiritual book. It's an environmental book. It's anything you want it to be. And I think that's the metaphor I'd like to impart for people, that they can be anything they want to be.
I'm sorry. Your title, the catchy title, Tweeting Da Vinci, how did you come up with that?
Well, it was actually over drinks.
Best way.
And Leonardo did tweet during his lifetime. Unfortunately, his works either got stolen, plagiarized, or lost. And I'm encouraging now people to tweet, if they read the book or they see this transmission, to tweet answers to the mysteries that I've found in the book, or just to tweet your opinions, because this book is now multimedia.
All right. Well, I love saying your name, Miss Pizzorusso. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Tweeting Da Vinci can be found in local bookstores and online.